Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Dean, the manmindset.com. I want to kind of talk to y'all today. I was talking and I was doing my 5 mile, my little cake ass bike ride. I do my little 5 miles a day on my bike. I was talking to a client while I was working. I thought about something and I just wanted to kind of share it with you guys to give y'all an understanding of how this game is. A lot of guys out there always talk about being a man and talk about what it's going to take to be a man. But the honest truth is, a lot of people cannot actually do the things that it's going to take to become the man that they want to be. And one of the things that I want to talk about today that was pretty amazing was, I'm talking to my client and he met a beautiful woman and they were talking. And this happened a few times this week. That one thing I try to teach my clients and stuff is never accept crumbs that a woman gives you. Now, you have to understand, for a lot of you guys out there, a lot of you guys have a hard time getting women. And for a lot of you guys, when you do get a woman, or not get her, you get her at curiosity and maybe a little bit of attention. You begin to accept the crumbs that she gives you. Meaning, and what I mean by a crumb, a text message or a phone call, but never getting to the root of what you really want. And that is something that, myself and Rosebud were talking to you all about on Tuesday. You have got to know what you want, and you have got to be able to stand on that and not accept anything less than that. And you have to be willing to let somebody go if they're not getting you what you want. I remember I met this bad. She was black and fucking Spanish or something. She was bad. Just fucking beautiful. Beautiful body, beautiful smile, great personality and everything. I mean, she was fucking beautiful. But she expected me to chase her. She expected me to run behind her every time I turn around because that's what she's used to from a lot of guys. And even though when we got together, we clicked, everything was great, it was smooth, I couldn't accept the fact of running behind somebody when I'm too busy running behind myself. So I had to make a call. Now, for most guys out there, they will choose not to sacrifice themselves, and they will choose the crumbs that a woman give. Most of my clients do that because they don't have any self-worth, and they don't feel that they are worthy enough to get what they want from a woman. And that's part of things is being able to sacrifice, guys. Being able to know what you want. And God, don't get me wrong, man. It fucking sucks. Oh, man, when you know you got something great, but it's just not great enough, and you gotta throw that shit back in the water, it fucking sucks. Don't get me wrong. But the beautiful thing about it is that how you feel afterwards. Again, it's gonna be, and I tell my clients this because they've gotta stand by certain things. Like, let me give you an example real quick. Had a client that met a woman, and just like what a lot of y'all guys do, y'all accept the crumbs that they give you. All right, she was like on Instagram and all this other stuff. I don't know, I forgot where he met her at. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? If you're not sure about how she looks and you want to make sure it's her, you have every right to, send me a selfie, send me a photo. And what she did was she went to Facebook or one of her old photos and sent to her. No, I want a photo right now. I don't want a photo that you took 3 weeks ago. And you got to stand on that, because the problem with him and most guys, y'all accept the crumbs that these women give you, and once you accept those crumbs, that's the pathway of your whole entire relationship. My whole thing is this: I don't want to waste my time, and whatever I want what I want. That's what makes me a man. But also, the behaviors line up with the action, or the thought. If I expect something of a woman, and regardless of how beautiful she is, and how round her ass, how beautiful her lips are. If she's not giving me what I want, she's got to go. And I don't think that's the thing a lot of y'all guys don't understand. See, a lot of you guys, that's why I always tell you, when you're text messaging a woman, and y'all begin text messaging, within the first 3 messages, you've got to reinforce the behavior that you did if you're approaching the way we're showing you. You're giving her your information because you want to set up the date, not to sit around and text message her all day and all night. So within the 3rd text message, you should already have the date set up. And if she keeps bullshitting with you, then you're wasting my time. And you know what? When you're ready to go out on that date, get back at me. But other than that, goodbye. This is the separation that separates men from average guys, because most guys can't do that. Most guys are so caught up in the beauty. Most guys are so caught up in how she looks that they will accept the crumbs that are given. They accept a woman just because she's texting you, wow. Well, so fucking what? Is that your end game, to sit around and pass messages with a woman? Or is your end game showing her why she should have her face in a pillow and her ass up in the air? Those are the things that you need to think about. And those are the things that hurt a lot of you guys, because you don't make the necessary sacrifices to realize that if she's wasting my time, I've got to throw her back in the water, but I have to let her know why I'm throwing her in the water. And a lot of guys can't do that. And a lot of guys always want to ask, well, why do I lose with women? Because you don't stand on your own narratives and your principles, and that's part of the problem that you are always going to face as a male. But as a man, if I'm talking to you because I want to go out on a date to get to know you better, that's the end goal as far as phase 1. If we cannot reach that goal, then I'm getting rid of you, because I'm not wasting my time. I don't want your crumbs. Last but not least, when I talk about crumbs, I don't want the crumbs of a hug or a kiss. A lot of guys will take a woman touching or hugging him or kissing him on his cheek as a sign of success. That is not a sign of success. That's a sign of she's just giving you some fucking crumbs to pass you up, give you some pass by until she figures out what she wants. I don't have time for that, guys. So just always remember, and I always talk about that, the first rule of a king, you must learn sacrifice. You've got to know that at the end of the day, if she's not getting you what you want, and I'm not talking about sex, because this isn't porn, you've got to take this in moderation. I'm talking about if she is not willing to go out on the date with you to get to know you better, then throw her ass back in the water, okay? I'm the motherfucking Dean, man. I just wanted to holler at you motherfuckers. I'll get back at you. Get back at you, man. Peace.